watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like recruiting high school players. Essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Give to the running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
A really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation.
The snap to the up man, they'll fake it. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Got it in the middle, it's long. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He'll pull it on the read. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Jocelyn. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to 26. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got a wide open receiver. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. On 1st and goal, let's see what Arizona does. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Power ahead. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Using his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The first time the Sun Devils and the Wildcats met, Arizona wasn't even a state yet. It was 1899.
Reese Davis, a college football aficionado, and a history buff, too. Great history between these two schools there.
Yeah, and it goes back, obviously, that long. So many classes, so much hatred. It's beautiful when rivalries really matter, and it matters to the people in Arizona.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option to get him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Working that left side now. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Sun Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And the returner is stopped. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. RPO complete to open the drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Arizona in a hurry. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. It's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with him. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He'll work his way down to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. On the run, it's Jocelyn. Breaks the tackle. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Arizona right back to the line. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Release to the back. Got a man. It's Jocelyn. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Back to throw, it's Ellington. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are the ones that are a little bit frustrating because those slants, man, you want to put it on them and get some yards after the catch and really keep the defense honest. But when you drop it, puts you behind the sticks, and it just frustrates your quarterback.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, nah, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. I'm not just going to get the first. I'm going to set you up now on the goal line. Let's roll.
They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. They'll try to pound their way in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Pressure situation for the offense down there close on 4th and goal. So many different ways you can go about it. And they just put it in the quarterback's hands. They let him figure it out. He shows off his athleticism, and he finds the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Got the quick pass. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's going to let it go. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. Scrambling away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. He's looking to throw on third and short. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Arizona in a hurry.
And that
That wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Lets it fly. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They kick it away on fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose in a running game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Handoff from the gun. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Floating away. Creates a little room. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Working on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. quickly complete. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it. Right now, they're pulling away.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Arizona runs out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Kept it loose past the marker. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Firing toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Kansas State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Cats in a statement win if there ever was one. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Arizona right back to the line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hooks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure coming. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that.
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Safe little shovel pass.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Arizona runs out the punt team. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to the ground with the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Plucks it out of the air. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right?
Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
31, Arizona, 21.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Quick strike complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got enough for the first. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Brown will throw it. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. From the gun, looking for a man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. They have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarter.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Arizona in a hurry.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. From the gun. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and try. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. You're interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back, put the pressure on their own defense.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. So the latest edition of the Duel in the Desert in the books, and Arizona State will take home college football's oldest rivalry trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.